On stream, I was coaching a jet that had insane aim. W Aura, W Riz, Skivity Toilet. Oh! This is crazy.
At this point, I'm not even thinking. I'm just like trying to get kills. 20 omen. Nice.
But his brain was less to be desired. Pay attention here. 3v1. Should you be holding this angle?
Should I? No. Wait, yes, because he's there.
Yes, because he's there. I want you to think
him.
again.
But I'll kill him.
Try again.
No, because he's gonna kill me.
No, try again.
Because it's bad.
Why is it bad?
I don't know.
He even told us a tale about how his account got taken by his e-dating ex.
So basically, I was really down bad like 2 years ago. I met this like crazy e-girl on Discord.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Play the ad, editor! If you're enjoying the content, feel free to join my Discord server, linked below. This is where you can win a free coaching session for yourself, or you can subscribe and get a bunch of other benefits, like the ability to watch every single coaching session I've ever done. You can get your tracker reviewed live on stream, or you can sit in with me while I break down pro players' gameplay and explain why they do the things that they do. Or maybe you just want to enter sub wars and destroy some of my other subscribers live on stream. Anyways, enough selling out. Have a good one.
They're really attack heavy. I don't know if they're gonna be able to defend any sides. We should
Okay.
definitely win this game.
Okay, so immediately right away, this is proof that your mental is showing poorly, right?
Okay.
You're instantly putting pressure on yourself and saying, we should win this game. Once again, something not in your control or something not. For all we know, Bug Lover 2 is going to go 0-26, right? And we don't know that, right? So it's not, you shouldn't put that extra pressure. Why would you ever do that? You know, doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah,
so.
I think I was trying to like pump myself up and be like, okay, like I have to win this, but it's also just putting more pressure on me. So like I feel worse if I don't win it.
Exactly. Interesting. Okay, we want to walk down mid here, which I think is actually bad. Immediately I'm thinking they have 2 hard flashes, Phoenix and Sky. We're on a buy. I probably want to just go A long and take the longer fights with like a Guardian or Bulldog. On top of this, if we go mid and we walk down mid and we get killed, we're going to give them a gun.
This is a play I do a lot, where I just like walk down and then try to like kill one early, because I can usually get like the headshot angle on grass.
Yeah, I think it's a really good play. I just don't like doing it on this specific round. Like,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The play itself is good. Why didn't the Phoenix flash?
I don't know. He must be a noob.
Exactly. Okay, what? Whoa.
Listen.
This is crazy.
I was confident. I was confident.
I like the confidence. Why is this a bad play?
Because I don't know.
The big concept you're looking for is we have a better weapon, and we don't want to run into a position where we can just grant them that better weapon, right?
Yeah,
that's the actual idea.
I just wanted to like abuse the gun advantage and like get a free kill.
Yeah, abusing the gun advantage doesn't mean taking a close range fight. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Also, I peeked really bad here, I think.
Basically, what I'm hearing is you wanted your ecos.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Once again, 4v2, and look what we're doing. We're solo pushing into a smoke in mid.
Yeah. I wanted the kills.
Exactly. Horny eco fragger.
I get shit on here.
Yeah. Yeah. And the best part is, in this 4v2, you could have played to the kills in a responsible way. How so?
I could have maybe, I don't know, maybe.
I want you to look at the map right now.
Wait, okay.
I want all chat to look at the map right now. How do we play towards this? There's something very glaringly obvious that's about to happen.
Maybe I could have held the spawn from grass. No?
Why?
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Well, because they can be there.
Because they could be there. So you're just going to take the fight anyway? Like, we're just going to take a... Like, what's the difference between you taking that 1v1 then and taking this 1v1?
It's probably safer, maybe. Actually, no. I don't know, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Does anyone... Nobody's even typed it. Oh, there you go. Smartest Asian. That's why. Exactly. Right? So, pay attention. Sova is within garage. So you can stay grass. And staying grass is correct, by the way. You had the correct answer. You just didn't know why. Right? And the why is always way more important than getting the correct answer. Right? Because if I say 4 plus 4 equals 8... and then I say 5 plus 5 equals 25, right? Obviously, I got the, or like 2 plus 2 equals 4, and then 5 plus 5 equals 25. I'm obviously confusing multiplication and addition. We don't know the why and how things work, right? I gave a wrong analogy there. That's really funny. But yeah, so like here, we have a smoke. They can't run out of the smoke, because if they do, they basically just die. We have our Sova in this situation that is coming out grass. And do you know the actual situation at hand here? Like, what's the big picture idea as to why Sova coming out grass is important?
Because, because, I don't know, maybe he can trade me if I die.
He can trade you if you die, which is true, but why is that important in this specific situation? Chat?
They don't get the gun, and we don't give up map control.
Map control's not the thing I'm actually looking for. I can't believe somebody in my chat is named Fluffy Butts. That is awesome.
I was going to say that, but I thought it was too obvious. Correct.
No, so it feels too obvious, right? But the thing is, most of the time, your situations or advantages you have are very obvious, right? 4v2, your win condition is the fact that you just have numbers here. Like, you are in a great situation. You guys have checkmated them. You've won the round. I always say +2 in terms of numbers. You just win the round. I'm pretty sure when you actually break it down, I think it's like an 8% odds that the enemy wins the round in a +2 in like a professional environment, which is actually insane when you actually think about it, because it's like so low that the enemy wins, right? But the second we go into a ranked environment, it's obviously going to be higher because I got fucking Sova running out grass, which, by the way, he ran out grass to probably support you. He takes the 2v1 onto these two, dies, and then my Jet's like, fuck it. My Sova did it too, forward! And then this guy is looking here. And then, boom, and now all of a sudden...
Why is he looking there?
Because you just dashed! What do you mean, why is he looking there?
He's reacting so fast.
I just can't hit headshots.
Well, I mean...
I actually suck.
Well, okay, I actually just get owned here.
Okay, that's fine.
It's just an insane jet diff.
We get owned, but, like, the thing that I really want you to, like, take into account in terms of, like, putting yourself down. Because, like, you do this thing, now, obviously, it's a review, so it's really not that bad. But in-game, you can even say, like, oh, I just suck. Like, you should not be saying that. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, why would you put yourself down to try to make yourself play better? Objectively, negative reinforcement is horrible comparative to positive reinforcement. So instead of saying, I suck, just be like, okay, I want to swing window this round.
Yeah. I think I've been doing that recently.
Okay, Razor, in terms of negative reinforcement working for you, what's actually happening and why a lot of people think negative reinforcement works for them is because they remember the times where they got yelled at and it actually worked. But I guarantee you in your life, there's more times where you've been yelled at and, you know, insulted yourself and put yourself down and actually played worse or the same because of it.
Ooh.
So there's so many people that will remember the positive parts of negative reinforcement for some reason. It's really weird. You should go read studies on it. It's quite fascinating, actually. Okay, yeah, you do get a little jet tip here.
Like, that's just insane, bro. This guy is a generational talent.
We make an adjustment. We almost hit it. And then on our second fight, we do make another adjustment. We just kind of miss. I think it was just missing. Like, and honestly, because like when I look at your technique, it's not bad. You're making adjustments on every time, and you're restrafing in between every shot. And sometimes, bro, that's just how the cookie crumbles. You just miss. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, you missed, but you still did it with proper technique, and over time, you'll be fine.
Why did I move? I moved. You can see it.
Yeah, you do move a lot. You still missed though, so this.
Yeah, that wouldn't have hit.
I kind of
I should have just held for this guy.
I don't like how you position yourself here, actually.
Really? I feel like that's a really pre-aimable spot. So
yeah, it's pre-aimable in the sense, but like what I'm thinking is they don't know you have an op yet because it's their first time buying one, right? So what I'm thinking is I want to take a wider angle and go out here.
Oh.
So that way I have more reaction because I take the shot. Oh wow, that was AIDS loud.
Hey, that's what I did.
But you take the shot and then you tuck back, right? And then you can prep your dash. You can peek out, shot, dash, and then you get 2 opportunities to shoot. Yeah. So tell the story about how your ex stole your Valorant account. Let's listen.
Yeah. So basically, I was really down bad like 2 years ago. I met this like crazy e-girl on Discord from like I like showed her a Valorant clip and she was like, "Oh my god, we have to play together in VC." And I was like, "All right." We dated for 3 months. That was like the worst relationship ever. Oh my god. And then she like during that like last month, she like slowly started like stealing my Valorant account. She was like, "Can I change the username?" And it's like, "All right, I'm gonna start playing on this instead of my account." And like one day she was like, "Can I change the email?" And I didn't really think of it, so I was like, "You know what? Sure, whatever." And then like she changes the email. You know, obviously that was my fault. We kind of break up. That was a really messy thing. The first thing I do, I get back from like a job interview. I go onto my computer. I'm like, I'm getting my Valorant account back. Fuck this. I hate her. Fuck you. I'm getting my account back. You don't get my account. And then I can't log in, bro. The password has changed. The email has changed. And dude, it's so annoying because like, dude, that was a beta account, dude. That shit's rare now. I would always like flex the fucking what is it, like the banner? Oh my god, I was so pissed. And it had skins on it too. I spent like $200 on that fucking account.
So you unironically let someone change the email of your account.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? So wait, what happens? Yeah, this is my next question. What happens if this girl would be like, yo, can I have your social security number?
I don't know that. I didn't know that at the time.
I don't know that. What do you mean you don't know your social security number?
Well, I know it now, but I didn't then. I had to bring the social security card with me when I was applying for the job.
Wow. All right. So pay attention here. You guys are on a save.
Yeah.
Your whole team is fighting mid. Awesome. They're going for a gamble play. My jet is sitting backside A site. Thoughts?
Yeah, this is the problem I have where I kind of just play like a pussy after I get owned.
Yeah, so it's not okay. So the reason why you play like a pussy, once again, we've already talked about it. You are outcome focused, which is really bad. But at the same time, you're not understanding the basic principle. You want to fight for neutral space. What is neutral space?
Yeah, that's it's like the, how do I describe it? Can I just like say what it is like in the game?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so it's like A long here. Like this is like this whole stretch of is neutral space. Like sewers would probably be neutral space, right?
All right.
Like
yeah, sewers
bottom
would be
mid is probably neutral space.
Not even bottom mid, but like top mid as well, like up
Yeah.
here. Like this is neutral space. This is all neutral space. So Step Bro Hiki, funny name by the way, explains it perfectly. So any area between these two lines, all neutral space. Right?
Okay.
So you want to be contesting or getting information on at the start of the round at almost any given point, for the most part, in some way. But there are obviously trap plays you can set up. For example, like one of the most common trap plays set up within neutral space is the idea of like on ascent A main, having your omen one way here. The enemy omen blinds this. I mean, this is like very common, right? Enemy omens blind this. You guys fast take A main, but then as a trap, your omen runs this way and you have your jet that's opping top here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the jet opping top here is going to be the distraction as the enemy team hears the omen running away, thinking that they gave up the neutral space and they're looking to exec the site quickly. And then the jet is like opt, prep dash, you dash away. And then, you know, that was like a way you got information on the neutral space somehow and you were the trap, right? So obviously you can set up traps around that too. But for the most part here, we're on an eco round. My team's fighting mid. If you are on the A side, it's perfectly fine. But I want you getting information on the A line because why?
I guess getting information, like if I see that nobody's A main or like A lobby, then like that would help my team play like around mid or like maybe I don't know what I'm saying.
I mean, you're actually very close here. We're getting information A lobby, which allows for a couple things. If our team takes contact mid, that information isn't going to matter, but it'll help us be able to walk up, right? A main.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Teams take contact mid. What happens if they go A? What is our team allowed to do in the middle lane?
Take space so like they can set up for a flank.
Okay, they can either set up for a flank. What's the other option they can do?
They can maybe hold in case they like decide to cancel.
They can. I'm sorry. Can you say that again? I wasn't paying
But like
attention.
I don't know, maybe like hold mid, like stay in mid in case they decide to cancel. Or they can just
Normally,
go
that's
back.
like okay, or they can just go back, right? So they can go back to A, right? And then we can just gamble stack A because we saw them at A in the early line. Now, what happens if you don't see them A or mid? What do we know?
If they're not A or mid, then they're either sitting in spawn or they're C.
Sitting in spawn or C, perfect, right? So us getting this information, whether or not we actually see somebody, allows us to make a decision based on any given case situation. Do we have any idea into our pre-round?
Nope.
Let's see.
Not a clue.
Let's set up our.
Chumbo's got us.
Again, 'cause we got Killjoy ults here.
Yeah.
Chumbo thought about the win con. Let's set up for retake A. So I like the idea of setting up for retake A, but when you want to set up for retake A, I still want you playing the A line. Do you know why?
No.
Like, you're just getting the information, right?
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
what you do is you don't like fight the A line, but you play the pixel. You figure out that they're coming A. You shift back into A site.
Okay.
You rotate through graffiti. Listen to see if they're still coming up short, and if they are, then you just get off the site.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you have your killjoy for retake, and you're in a really good spot.
That makes sense.
So that's how you want to think about it. Do you have the audio voice lines off? If you do, you're
Coming
griefing.
up
Wait, I actually might.
Okay, when people turn off the audio voice lines, I was actually going to comment this. I was watching some Cypher player on a YouTube video, and he had the voice lines off. So every time he Cypher ulted, you know, I never got to hear the, give me the corpse, you know? Like, I never got to hear that. But, like, you also miss out on, like, if Ray's rockets, you just don't know if Ray's rockets.
Well, that's true. I just, it's like with League. Like, I hate hearing them talk. It's annoying. It tilts me.
Maybe we should go to therapy. Maybe therapies are...
Well, it's not. It doesn't like fill me with rage, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, they're coming out.
Maybe therapies are option.
Ooh.
You probably should have walked short. I'm assuming if you want to go short, but like the way I would have
I
done
was
this.
terrified. I'm so scared of short. It's not even funny.
What can make you less terrified of going short? There's a specific piece of utility on your team, normally, that
Drone.
exists. Drone. So if we
Dog.
want to go A short, we don't have a dog. Drone.
Oh.
Right? Whoa.
Well, we
Okay,
if we did have
so
one.
yeah, yes, if we did have a dog, the dog would work. Okay, we have drone, so we should be looking to drone A short, right? That's kind of our goal. But
Yeah.
as Jet, it's really good just to smoke and just walk out of the smoke and take the fight wall.
I think that's what I've been doing recently. That guy's a noob.
Agreed. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Now we're
I don't
also
know why
a
I'm
noob.
ADSing
No, but we're a noob for a bigger reason. Why?
because I shouldn't be holding that.
Why?
I mean, that's just like a bad fight to take. I should
Is
be
it
playing...
though? Because I would take that fight in different situations.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Well, what if all of a sudden we're in a 5v or 3v5 and we need to get the numbers back? It's a 50-50 fight, no?
Oh, is it? Wait. Because we're up numbers?
Kind
have
of.
to, like,
So when
cite
you're
it?
+1, numbers aren't as valuable. Obviously, especially at the highest level, +1 is valuable. But in
Yeah.
like in our ranked environment, it's not the most valuable. But there is something that counts as having an additional number, which is the idea of space or strong space. So
Okay.
strong space here. Remember how I said A site's one of the hardest sites to retake in the game?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this site itself, having this full site is probably worth like +2 in reality in terms of number situations. But I would say it's more like +1 just to be safe. I would say space is generally speaking +1. So you are in a 5v4 with bomb down, which in reality means it's like you're a 6v4 right now,
Yeah.
right? And so you peak in the 6v4, making it again a 5v4 because now your team has a space and you have the site. So your team technically still has an advantage even with you dying here. But on top of this, you were the person originally hell, which was holding this base crossfire.
Yeah.
So now our post-plant position is going to be a little bit weaker. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Perfect. Like you're like, yeah. I mean here, so this is a general idea when it comes to tracing walls, right? And you're walking up. So notice how you're tracing the wall in the wall.
Yeah.
This is bad crosshair placement. You want it to be about a length and a half out for this guy to peek you. And then when you go into the angle, you should be putting your crosshair and pre-aiming. So this is what you're kind of talking about, how you like to pre-aim things and what is an issue. So when you're tracing a wall, now it has to become subconscious. You shouldn't be thinking about it in game, but you can practice this. You just think about this, right? This is where you want your crosshair and then you pre-aim, right? You see how now I go into the wall and I pre-aim, right?
Yeah.
But when you're walking, you want to be like this, pre-aim, right? Like pre-aim.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Now in game, don't think about this. It shouldn't matter. Like when you're actually in a ranked game.
Okay, I'm just...
The west is to the
Yeah.
right though. So
My
whoa,
mouse
aimbot,
spun out. My
aimbot.
mouse spun out. There was a dust
Whoa,
particle,
guys,
or
guys,
maybe-
guys. Just
or
saying his
maybe
aimbot. We figured it
there's
out.
There's like a Big Mac particle on my mouse sensor.
A Big Mac particle?
Or something like that. I don't know.